I honestly feel like Christmas without jollof rice is not Christmasing. You know, bring your dear, I say jollof rice. It's a must. You have to have jollof rice on your dinner table on Christmas Day. And since Christmas is fast approaching, I thought I should share a few recipes with you guys. And jollof rice is number one on the list. Now, I know we all heard when Hilda Basi spoke about Ghana Jollof Rice lacking flavor. Girl, I don't know who cooked for you, but okay, so guys, so starting right off, I used the same oil that I fried my chicken in. Again, this is talking about the flavors. We are building the flavors, okay, the aromatics, and I added my sliced onion. I cooked this for about 3 to 4 minutes before adding my tomato paste, aka tea tomatoes. Then I added my blended aromatics, aka my ginger, garlic, onion, and habaneros, and we're going to stir it on a nice low medium heat. Now we're not rushing the process, slowly. Now, jollof rice, when you're gonna cook jollof rice, especially when you're having like guests over, you want to really take your time and build up the flavors and build up the flavors. We don't rush it. Now, Hilda Basi also mentioned in her video that Nigerian jollof rice is smoky and it's this and it's that. Now, let me tell you guys, Ghanaians, we don't like smoky jollof rice. It means it's burnt. If your jollof rice is smoky and it has that smoky taste and smell, it means it's burnt. It means ashe. Or jollof no ashe. Yempe jollof ashe. Okay, we don't want it. But yeah, guys, then I'm going to blend my roasted bell peppers and onion, okay? And then I added a little bit of aniseed to that as well. So I'm sure if you guys have noticed, when I do cook, I prefer to use natural spices, okay? I know Nigerians are, they're huge on the Maggi. They love Maggi. And, that's fine too. We all use Maggi. I added my blended bell peppers to my tomato, the tomato base. And again, we're going to give it a really nice, good stir. Honestly, guys, the plan was not to make this much stew, but for some reason it looks like it's a lot anyway. But that's fine. So I rinsed my blender and added it back to the stew. As I said, at this point my heat is really low. Okay, number one, I don't want the stew spitting everywhere, and then secondly, like I said, if you're making jollof rice, you need time. Jollof rice or rational will be tea. Like it doesn't want that. Jollof rice don't want that. It wants you to take your time. And I want you to take your time as well. So take your time and really enjoy the process. Like I really enjoy cooking. So when I'm cooking, I take my time. So at this point, I realized that my stew was coming together. As you guys can see, the oil is beginning to settle on the surface. I added about half a teaspoon of rosemary, and also I added some grated nutmeg. You can use the powder if you prefer, but I like to use the whole nutmeg because I feel like this flavors are stronger as well. Give it a good stir. Now, like I said, take your time. No rush. Do not rush this process. Take your time and, cook on a nice low medium heat. Now, I'm going to show you guys the secret weapon, okay? The weapon. This is what's going to change your jollof rice for life. You're going to add 2 tablespoons of shrimp powder, okay? Unless you're allergic to like shrimp or anything like that. But if you're not, you're going to add 2 tablespoons of shrimp powder to your jollof rice stew. And guys, this is the game changer. If you've never tried it, you have to. And if you have, you can testify to what I'm saying. So you're going to add that. You're going to give it a good stir. Guys, look at that. Let me bring you guys closer. Look at that stew. This stew is looking good already. And guys, my house was smelling so good. Okay, so next I added my Sankofa natural spices. It has no salt and it has no preservatives, so which is always great. And I also added in some curry powder from Gino. Okay, because most of my spices are coming directly from Ghana, so But you can use any curry that you have. It doesn't really matter. Okay, and at this point my stew was almost done. Everything has come together. It was looking the way I wanted it to look. It was smelling the way I wanted it to smell, and the taste was just out of this world. So just to finish everything off, you're going to add your salt to taste, and then guys, more or less the stew is done. So when I make jollof rice, I prefer to use Jasmine rice, okay? Jasmine rice, but end of the day, as I said, it's up to you. Use whatever rice you like or you prefer, okay? But in my household, most of the time when I cook jollof rice, I always use Jasmine rice. And guys, here is my finished jollof rice. Look at the color. The color is coloring. Guys, make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and I'll see you next time.